is fall 2011. And so unless we adopt change soon, we will be without all my local government status. So that's really the only thing hanging over our head.
Okay.
Is to get it done. We turned it into the state before the state deadline came. So it's simply a matter of what they call a 60-day clock.
Okay.
I think our deadline was, the original one that Matt and I were planning on was October 31st to send the initial drafts in. We got
some misinformation
some
on
misinformation on that.
which put us a full month and a half behind schedule.
Okay.
But we're behind in the state.
Okay, do we have any other questions for staff? All right, I would entertain a motion to whatever. If I could hear one.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Sheriff.
I shall make a motion that we, that we follow staff's recommendation and approve the request for the comprehensive plan.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second by Ms. Nichols. All right, any discussion?
I'll go on record that I will support that motion simply because we are able to alter it from time to time, and it's not something set in stone like the Ten Commandments, and that we still have a great deal of local control after I've received clarification.
Very good. Any other questions? All right. I'll call the vote. All in favor, please indicate by raising your right hand. All right, unanimous. Thank you all very much. All right, let's see. Next agenda item is election of the 2012 Greater Lowndes Planning Commission Chairman and Vice Chairman. We had a discussion a bit with this at planning session, at our work session. As serving as the Vice Chairman, I am willing, if nominated, to move in as the Chairman. And if things still stand the same, and I think in our discussion, Mr. Ball was asked if he would, if nominated, if he would serve as Vice Chairman. Is that?
That's right.
He would have nominated.
Move to all nominations be closed.
Second the motion.
Well, we have a motion to close the nominations and a second. All in favor signify by raising your right hand.
It's to take effect February 1.
Yes, February 1. I'm sorry, and that reason I'd like to state is I will be out of the country at the January meeting, so I will not be able to be here. And rather than throw Mr. Ball as Vice Chairman for his very first meeting as the Chairman, then we'll get Mr. Tommy Willis to serve as Chairman on that meeting, if that's okay. That's what we had to kind of do to get him to agree to do it, I think. Is everybody okay with that? Okay. All right, so we call the vote, everything's fine. Okay. All right, one other thing is the consideration of the 2012 Greater Lowndes Planning Commission's meeting schedule. You should have a copy of that that you received at your work session. Does anybody have any questions about the calendar?
Didn't we have a question about it?
February, I know was federal holiday, and it was Washington, President
Washington.
Washington's birthday.
That's a federal holiday. So that's a federal holiday. So is that? So that's.
We would be here as local, the local side. I know some people who would not be here federal side, but we're open to change it. Certainly,
What are our options then if we just move it to the 21st, which would be, what does that do?
That's fine with us.
It's your work session.
Your work session
That's right.
would just be a Tuesday. Your work session would just be a Tuesday night instead of a Monday night.
Okay. Any questions on that? Any problem with that? Moving the February 20th work session to the 21st, which will make that a Tuesday night? Or we can still leave it for Monday night, or staff will be available that evening. Just depending on whether you're going to be Ms. Nichols, I'm assuming will probably be off.
Yeah, I'll be off, but in the past, I have planned on federal holidays, so it really doesn't matter, whatever.
But a lot of, since it's a holiday weekend, a lot of times people are gone for the holiday weekend.
Correct.
So we might have low attendance anyway at that work session. Tuesday might make it easier for people.
I support moving if it's that, if we're concerned about some being here.
Okay. We have anybody that opposes to moving it to Tuesday the 21st? Anybody that would oppose that? Okay, then I don't see why we need to vote on that. We just make that change on the calendar, change it to the 21st. That won't affect the regular meetings, so our public meetings and everything will go just like they normally do. Okay, any other issues with the calendar? Okay, by acclamation, we'll say the calendar is approved. We had one change.
I'd like to thank Ms. Carmella for all the details on the new calendar.
Yes.
We got compliments on that at the work session, Mr. President.
Yes, it did. Good job.
All right, do we have any other issues that anyone would like to discuss quickly?
Christmas
Tom
party.
said the Christmas party.
Yes, the Christmas party?
That's right, and I think we were discussing either the 16th or the 19th. And the 16th would work better for us if that's on a Friday night. Now, I don't know if that's a problem for some, being on a Friday night, but
16th at 6:30, $10 a head. Where we, I thought we left.
that's right, and that was just to defray, the cost. And by the way, where did that, we need to give you, or who we need to give the money to if we collect this?
Me.
Give it to Bill Slaughter?
Mr. Davenport.
Yeah, whoever is paying for the catering, sir, I assume that'd be
Yeah.
cooperation with y'all.
Yeah.
Are we set on the 16th? Because I was just informed that I have another.
No, we're not.
I
We're
thought
trying
we had
to,
2 days, 16th and 19th.
Carmella, your calendar died.
I believe we did, we talked about, at the work session, we talked about the 16th or the following Monday, which would be the 19th.
19th, and my wife works in Nashville on the 19th, Georgia, not Tennessee, and we were concerned that we would not be able, it just quit on me again. Got it in my head. I was concerned that we might not be able to pull that off on the 19th.
So
Now, we could do,
our choice is the 16th or the 16th?
That pretty much narrows it down.
and was there some reason that Thursday, we didn't think, that Thursday, the
15th?
15th,
You said that they were going out of town? What they-
Their hand.
Yeah, I believe Lou had a conflict with that, and then, of course, I don't have to, but
That was-
Home Builders Association has a function that night.
Really?
But it's not something that,
Lou and Jennifer will be out that Monday,
I believe that was right.
Tuesday,
That's
and
correct.
actually Wednesday.
They'll be on another committee.
Monday night, Tuesday,
City.
Wednesday. 5 months coming.
well, if we have I know this, we're only talking about a few days before Christmas, or a week or two before Christmas, it may be that we just postpone this thing to January and just have
A Christmas party?
a New Year's Eve, New Year's, kick off the New Year type thing, I don't know. We're welcome to host something like that, but we want everybody to be able
Oh, I was
to
gonna
be a
ask,
part and not conflict with anybody else's schedule.
Yeah, well, I tell you, it's very difficult to try to schedule something like that, and to be honest, you probably won't be able to get everybody. But the best thing we can do is make our best effort to accommodate, and then, we work from there.
Jason, did you ever find out if they're gonna have that joint thing that they used to have?
I don't think we're planning on having that.
No. Okay.
So the 15th, you have the home builders, and I know there'd be a conflict for a couple of us. 16th, which is a Friday, I heard there was some conflict with that. I mentioned that Chip and heard someone say Chip and Jennifer are gonna be out some date there, I better catch it.
Lou and Jennifer was gonna be out, I believe, on the 15th.
No, they'll be back.
Oh, they'll be back
Yeah,
on the
that
15th?
committee is leaving the 12th and coming back on the 14th.
Okay.
I know you're with Home Builders.
I don't have an issue with it. I mean, I can do the 15th probably. That's just, whichever one's best for everybody.
Now, who can't be on the 16th? Ted?
John Kent,
John.
And I left my personal calendar in my car out there, but I think the 15th will be okay.
15th.
Well, we could have the 15th and the 16th, that'd give it.
Do we have any issues, with the 15th?
Who all is involved with the Home Builders Association?
I always get an invite, but I.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what is that on the 15th? I know they just had their banquet.
This is really just kind of a Christmas after hours thing. It's really kind of a drop-in issue. It's not something that we do.
Because I know they invite the planning commission,
They normally do.
and some of us went to their banquet that we had just a month or so ago. I didn't know if that was something else that we were a part of.
I think this is more or less just kind of Christmas after hours, drop-in thing.
Okay.
We just need to pick one. And I think the host, you need to
I think the 15th will be okay.
choose your poison.
Yeah.
And I think we said, 6:30, is that
Yes.
agreeable?
Okay, so the 15th,
That's a Thursday.
that's a Thursday, yes.
Start at 6:30. Plan to eat around 7, something like that.
Yeah, something like
Okay.
Bar opens at 5.
that. And yeah, we'll serve some hot apple cider.
Yeah.
And it won't be hard apple cider either. I just want to make, it's bring your spouse if you want to do that. I don't think we'll have enough room for children and family. Or girlfriends or whatever. So is that everybody can be a part of that?
And who we need to give funds to,
How do you want to structure that? Just give it to you?
You can, I can keep a receipt of what we have, but I don't know that's how you've done it in the past. I didn't know if that was something that
Well, in the past,
made checks payable to the county, or is there a fund there, or what?
we were gonna try to do this without any county or city funding. And so
Yeah.
that's why we're gonna try to contribute. You know,
This is really just kind of our function.
Right, it's
That
informal.
We can do
Kind
that.
of get together for the evening.
We'll just take up a little
Take up a
love offering donation there that evening, if y'all want to do it that way.
$20.
And what staff can do is we can
$10
call
a head.
each of you and get a head count.
That'd be
of
fine,
people
yeah.
and the spouses coming, so then we'll know how many people to expect.
I do need to know that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would think so.
I mean,
Your wife certainly is going to want to.
absolutely, and can we just get a show of hands now, just kind of get an idea?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be all of us, and
good stuff.
Yeah.
you have 2, that's 4, 6, 8,
Two.
Cindy coming,
Yeah, you too.
10, your wife, 12. I think DeAndre was still figuring, 13,
okay, myself.
15. Carmela, you're welcome to that, if you want to. So I got 16 so far, and Jennifer, about 20 people.
I think we talked about probably around 20, that's what we really discussed.
We got 11 commissioners.
We'll make do. And if,
Could be 26, pretty easy. if everybody comes.
How about tomorrow?
Could be about 26, 28 people or something like that. We'll come up with a good number for you.
just let me know about,
But let me,
5 days ahead of time.
okay, let me ask this, could we get, Mr. Davenport, maybe send out an email to check with everybody, and then if they would respond back with the number of attendance, and then you could forward that information to, Commissioner
Put me down
Page.
for one, Jay.
I think that'd be the best way to do it, we kind of get it all pulled in, and then you can send it to Mr. Page, and we'll know which one, go ahead and get it committed.
Just do that, a few days ahead of time.
Okay.
I'm sure when we're down in the Christmas season, Tommy Willis and Bill and I discussed maybe using Smoking Pig or someplace like that. And I'm sure they're probably catering other things. We probably give them 4 or 5 days notice at least.
Okay. Also, I'd like to, been brought to my attention, and some of you may be very well aware of it. I wasn't, I guess maybe I sit on the wrong end of the bench. But Commissioner Walker, I understand this is going to be your last meeting, is that correct?
I didn't know that. I sit next to it.
So you face that well.
How long have you been on the commission?
10 years,
10 years.
and 4 years as a commissioner, so 14 years being in the zone. And I notified the city of Dasher in August to, I thought at the time, to find a replacement for me. Now I'm moving back to the city of Dasher, I'm moving just outside the city.
Maybe you could bring an annexation case before us then.
But there's several people, including Airedale Tax Commissioner, between me and there, and the sign, so I don't know if I talk around here or not still, but, and I did make a recommendation to the city of Dasher, but who I would like to have as mayor for me, but they kind of rejected that, and I have not heard who they were going to put in my place.
Well, I'd like to say personally, it's been a pleasure serving with you. From my standpoint, I've learned a tremendous amount, and you bring a wealth of knowledge and have in the past from your experience as tax commissioner, as a county commissioner. That is really has been invaluable to me personally, and I would like to think to this board as well, because a lot of experience, there are a lot of these issues sometimes that comes up. You've already heard these cases in one round or another in the past, and here they come back up. So I think a lot of that information has been very, very valuable, and certainly, as I say, I know it has been to me, and I appreciate it very much.
I've enjoyed all the people and kind of watched it grow and then Dr. Jefferson, we kind of, Dr. Jefferson kind of like me, we kind of say what he thinks and I had a lot of dealing with him when I was commissioner, so coming on board here, I guess I probably harassed each other much as we do because of the fact that we do go back so far. I've got a lot of good people I've seen come and go, and I've seen a lot of people come and stay. Go back to Chip a long way. But it's been a pleasure, but I just feel like that after so long, somebody needs to step up to the plate. But it was my decision. Working at camp for 7 hours, 30 boys being out there. That's the new challenge and out there for me and dealing with what goes on out there. And now it's time somebody use this as a challenge to get involved and be part of this process.
We certainly appreciate it. Again, as I said, I know I definitely do, all the information that you bring. And we appreciate it. We hope that you come back and visit. Whether you bring a case or you just want to come by and say hi, or even if we request that you come back by and visit, we very much would appreciate that.
I'll miss the people, there's no doubt. And same thing in every other board and things like that, really what you miss of it.
Sure.
One of the qualifications, of course, your replacement will have is that it must have a mask for Halloween.
Yeah.
You be sure to loan whoever that is. that man.
All right. If we have no other business, entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion adjourned.
All right,
So moved.
Good, see you soon.
Well,